So here it is, the prize for the pickup shootout. It's a custom 69 Chevy. It's a treasure hunt. It is number 10 of 12. Gorgeous gold colour with the white front end. It's absolutely stunning. And the winning driver, wherever they are in the world, will have this sent out to them. Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage here at Vulcan Raceway for this episode 4, the top 8 of the pickup shootout. Group A and Group B provide us with some very interesting racing, and today we will see the top 8 point scorers from the group stage competing to get the first 4 places in the grand final. 4 losers today, or the 4 with the least amount of points at the end of the day, will go forward to episode 6 Redemption to get a final shot at the last 2 spaces in the grand final. And next week we will have episode 5, the bottom 8, where we will see the first 4 eliminations from the tournament. So who have we got racing today? We've got car 1, which is Cuboid in the orange Mazda repeat. We've got car 3, which is Rob Allen in the white Datsun 620. We've got car 6, which is Princess Sparkles in the pink Latroca. We've got car 7, Matthew Harding in the green Mega Duty, and they're going in set 1. In set 2, we've got car 8, ArTchN in the white 1968 Dodge Little Red Express. Car 11, Knips in the orange Chevy SSR. Car 12, James Stirling in the gold 1970 Chevy El Camino. And car 16, Hakari in that red Ford F-150. If you're looking to see who my top picks for going through today, who to look out for, Cuboid and Matthew Harding from set 1, and Luke Knips and James Stirling from set 2. Let's get down to the track overview and then get down to the racing. Don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment and subscribe. There we go. That's my tow rig. I have a trailer for behind that, and you'll see more of that when we get round to A11 Outlaws. There's the Vulcans. John Receiver's winning one from last time, alongside Hakari's winning one from the Christmas shootout. Police team, taxis, buses, track support teams are all ready. Down at this end of the track, there's set 1. And set 2. Our thanks go out to our track sponsors, my brother Phil at Tomley RC, John at Muddlematic, the team at the BARCC, Kelden Raven at Kelden Raven Customs, there with the track owner and the Flying Fenman, and this event's main sponsor, which is really interesting since he's going to be starting on the blue lane at the front for this first set, is Cuboid at 4 Cubed Racing. The stands are ready, the people are ready. Let's get the first 4 up to the line and get started. So here we go, set up at the line for set 1 of the top 8, and up at the line on the front of the blue lane you've got Cuboid in the orange Mazda Repu. Behind him is the green Mega Duty of Matthew Harding. On the front of the red lane is Rob Allen in that white Datsun 620. Behind that is Princess Sparkles in the pink Latroca. 3, 2, 1, race. And Cuboid is the only one to finish. On the front of the blue lane is Matthew Harding in the green. Behind that is Princess Sparkles in the pink. On the front of the red lane is Cuboid in the orange, and behind that is Rob Allen in the white. 3, 2, 1, race. And yet again, Cuboid is the only one to finish. Rob Allen pulled him up part way down. Cuboid has a commanding lead. On the front of the blue lane this time is Princess Sparkles in the pink. Behind that is Rob Allen in the white. On the front of the red lane is Matthew Harding in the green and Cuboid in the rear in the orange. 3, 2, 1, race. Green, orange, pink, white. On the front of the blue lane is Rob Allen in the white. Behind him is Cuboid in the orange. Cuboid's currently on 13 points and will be going through. On the front of the red lane is the pink Latroca of Princess Sparkle, and behind that is the green of Matthew Harding. 3, 2, 1, race. Orange, white, green, pink, or pink, green. I'm going to have to check that. Well, that was as tight as a duck's behind. Matthew Harding got that just on the line. The end results from set 1: 18 points for Cuboid, 7 for Matthew Harding, 4 for Rob Allen and 3 for Princess Sparkle. So the only one who's definitely through is Cuboid. The other 3 may not get through because these are four fast trucks up at the line. So on the front of the blue lane you've got ArTchN in the white. Behind him is Hakari in the red. On the front of the red lane is Laup Knips in the orange Chevy SSV, and behind that is James Stirling in the gold El Camino. 3, 2, 1, race. Orange, white, then I'll need to check whether it's gold or red. Hakari got it just on the line, and it was by millimetres. Set up now for the next race. Hakari in the red is on the front of the blue lane. Behind him is the guy he beat in the last race, James Stirling in the gold. On the front of the red lane is ArTchN in the white, and behind that is the orange of Laup Knips. 3, 2, 1, race. Red, white, orange, gold. Moving on to race 3, and it's all fairly equal. ArTchN's on 6, Laup Knips is on 7, Hakari is on 7, and James Stirling is on 2. Come on, James. He's on the front this time. So the gold car on the front is James Stirling on the front of the blue lane. Behind that is the orange of Laup Knips. On the red lane at the front is Hakari in the red, and behind that is ArTchN in the white. 3, 2, 1, race. Red, white, and at least 3 of these guys are through to the grand final. As it stands, ArTchN is on 8, Laup Knips is on 8, Hakari is on 12, which is all more than the 7 points scored by Matthew Harding in the last thing. The question is, can James Stirling knock out one of these by getting a really good finish here? We'll see. Anyway, on the front of the blue lane is Laup Knips in the orange. Behind him is ArTchN in the white. On the front of the red lane is James Stirling in the gold, and Hakari is in the rear of the red lane in the red truck. 3, 2, 1, race. And gold is the only one to get across the line. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will see that as a result of that thing, that we have got to have a race off for the 4th vehicle to go through to the grand final, and which of the 4 is going to go through to redemption. On the basis of the fact that Knips actually won a race, he has had lane choice and he's chosen red lane. ArTchN is on the blue. 3, 2, 1, race. ArTchN goes 1-0 up, switching lanes. Lanes are switched. Knips is on the blue, ArTchN is on the red. 3, 2, 1, race. And Knips ties it up going into a decider. 3, 2, 1, race. And ArTchN takes it and goes through to the grand final. The Wingover's done it again. What another great day's racing. What some awesome finishes. James Stirling really pulling it out the bag there, because he kind of had to do what he had to do to secure the win. It's his first time, I think, that he's been to a grand final since he went all the way in the mini competition. Hakari, again, a lot of experience racing here. Seeing him go through to another grand final, to be expected. And Cuboid, well, he won the last truck tournament in Pick Me Up. This time he's got another fast car, and he absolutely dominated today. 18 points scored. Hakari was on 12, James on 10, and then we had the race off. The race off between ArTchN and Knips, and ArTchN won that. The 4, because they were on 8 points each, the 4 going through to redemption. And I actually think Knips, in fact all 4 of them have got a really good chance of getting through to the grand final when it comes to the racing over there. But I think Knips and Matthew Harding may have it, but it'd be nice to see Princess Sparkle through to another final. So the 4 in the back, Knips on 8, Matthew Harding on 7, Rob Allen on 4, and Princess Sparkle on 3. We'll see them again in 3 weeks' time for redemption. In 4 weeks' time we will see the ones at the front here. Next week we've got the bottom 8, and we'll see the first 4 eliminations from the tournament. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all again next week.